howdy. I came across a Link that was so perfect that I had to stalk him upstairs creepily, very creepily. I'm like, hey, you want to take some pictures? And thankfully I didn't get attacked. But Gabriel agreed. Gabriel is awesome in owning this amazing Link cosplay. Just amazing. That's why I had to ask, like, so mind-blowing. First question, what got you into cosplay?
You know, I can't actually remember how I got into it, but I know that I've always liked making things, and that feeling you get at the very end when you step back and you take a look at your work, and compared to what you used to do before, is amazing. That feeling is amazing, and it really is. Just, I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. So what drew you to the character? I know you told me before that this is a character that you loved since you were a kid, but what about the character did you just love? And what made you want to become him?
I've always seen Link as such a good person. Like, you know, he's a reflection on the player, but there's just something so nice, and he just seems like a genuinely good person. And I've always been drawn to characters that are like that, people that are like that. So I guess he's always stuck with me all these years, and I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon.
Can you tell me about the first time you became Link? What was that like for you, going out and cosplaying as Link, and then your reception from everyone?
It was actually yesterday.
Oh! No way!
This is my latest costume. I have been putting off making him for a very long time because I was always scared. What if it doesn't come out the way I like it? What if I'm disappoint myself? But I finally took the plunge and I did his green outfit. I put it on yesterday, and I'm gonna be really corny, but I almost cried.
Honest to God, I thought this was something you worked on for years ago, that you mastered, that was something that was like, all right, this is my go-to, top-notch. So if this is something brand new, wow, you nailed this.
Thank you so much. This is, I don't know how to explain it.
I get it. Your voice and everything else is just like, I'm glad, and you did a phenomenal job.
Thank you so much.
So, what would you tell someone who wants to get into cosplay, but is nervous? What would you advise you to give to somebody who wants to just become the character, but is scared?
That is very tough, because as a very nervous, just go for it. You might fail the first few times, but at the very end, when you see your result, when you see the long way you have come, you're going to take a step back and you're going to tell yourself, it was worth it. I am very glad I did this.
Well, you should be very glad, because this is amazing.
Thank you so much.
You know, it's weird because I almost feel like this is, but do you have any cosplays that you're aspiring to do? Like, is there a dream cosplay for you?
This was actually my dream cosplay, but now that it's complete, I think I can move on. And I think there's this version of Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising where he's all decked out in armor with the 5 sacred treasures of the goddess. I would love to do that one next. I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
I mean, you nailed Link. I don't see you doing anything wrong with your next one. By God, that's amazing. How much of this did you do yourself?
Pretty much everything you see. The one exception is the chainmail, because
chainmail.
It's chainmail, takes forever, but I did buy a full suit, and I had to very heavily alter it because it was too big for me, and it would have been too heavy. It would have made me look too bulky. So underneath is a
leather strap, I see.
Yeah, it's like a leather strap, and then it's attached to a shirt. So it's very difficult to explain.
I mean, I see it, but like, so you did the gauntlets, you did the shield, you did the sword.
The shield, the sword.
That shield. Show them to the camera. That detail is insane. I thought this was going to be one of the pieces you said you bought. That is amazing that you did that, and the sword looks phenomenal. Like, turn it this way so that catches the light of the camera. You did this. You should be proud of yourself. This is amazing. Oh my God. Wow. I was thrown because there was some robot mecha guy here. I was like, oh my God. But knowing you did all this is blowing me away even more because this is beautiful. It's the best way I can put it. This is beautiful. The hard work shows. Everything that you worked for just to me came together here. So thank you for coming out with this.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you for taking the time to talk to me. So
You're welcome.
pleasure meeting with you.
It's very nice to meet you.